Hey everyone, skull902 here alongside Lyrical Miracle 9608.
Hello, everybody. I can stay for like the first few minutes of the stream, and then I'll hang out and chat.
Yeah, Miracle is not here for long on this one, at least in voice. But um Vinny has a bit of a complicated situation going on as far as his streams are going, so I hastily put this together to try and fill in the time. I'm going to be streaming the original Super Mario Brothers, and I'm also going to be starting a playthrough of Super Mario Brothers 2. That would be the
Yay.
USA version, both in Super Mario All Stars. I'm going to do the Mario 2 playthrough first because my game plan there is I can do the first two worlds no problem, but the third world kicks my ass. So uh,
There.
between streams, when I get back to it, I'll have built up a shitload of lives. Um, and then after I've done the first two worlds of Mario 2, then I'll jump on over to the first game. Uh, oh, you're playing this time. This will be fun. Hi, Stitch. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, indeed, I will be playing. So again, it's Mario 2 first, and then Mario 1 second. And again, the reason for that is I've never beaten Mario 2, so
Really, never.
never. So
Damn.
yeah.
Do,
So
do,
let's
do,
just
do, do, do,
erase
do,
this
do, do,
file
do,
here.
do,
Let's
do.
get started. Super Mario Brothers 2 over here. I'll let
Do,
this
do, do.
go so that I can
Oh,
show the story.
oh, hi.
When Mario opened a door after climbing a long stair in his dream, another world spread before him and he heard a voice call for help to be freed from a spell. After awakening, Mario went to a cave nearby, and to his surprise, he saw exactly what he saw in his dream.
Oh my god.
You
So
didn't
yeah,
do the push start part.
but that's not a part of the story.
Well, it's on the story slide.
That's whatever.
Hello, hacker.
Mario Countdown. Oh, you know it, my dude. Hi Wob, hi Robert, hi Josh, hi Mario, hi Luigi, hi Toad, hi Peach. We'll start things simple and play as Mario for this level. I'll show all of them off. At least once.
Do, do, do.
Did you
Oh.
know that this was? Ooh, hey, how about that? Did you know that this was meant to showcase downward scrolling?
I can definitely
That
see
makes
that.
sense.
This beginning part where you fell out of the door, you immediately go down, and then the screen scrolls without you having to move, so you know you can go up and down in this game.
Hell yeah. God, I love the music in this game. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Even though I've never completed any of the classic Mario games, like this one, like I've played like bits of them. This one's probably the one I've played the most.
And this one,
Which still isn't a lot, but it's notably more than the others.
this one is the only one out of like the Super Mario All-Stars Plus World compilation that I got back in Christmas of '01 that I still have not yet beaten.
There. It's a tough game.
Yeah, it really just kicks your ass. At least in my opinion. Roly Poly, welcome to the stream. Says, I love how Japan thought Americans sucked at video games, so instead of the actual sequel, we got this game. That's not necessarily true. The main reason
It'd be funny
is
if
that,
it was.
like the first game was like a level pack sequel to Mario 1, and stuff like that was a big reason why Atari failed, for instance. So Nintendo didn't like, Nintendo wanted to play it safe, and and not like, you know, do shit like that.
Makes sense.
Aw, damn, it didn't give me the...
It did give it to you. The
No,
extra heart?
I had 3 going in. It should have given me 4.
Oh.
Hi, Ruben, welcome in. Hi, Spidey, welcome in.
And anyway, that was a huge deal at the time to finish up what I was saying about the downward scroll bit, because, you know, down often meant you were going to die. There was a pit there, right? So they had to, like, tell you that you could go down in this one pretty early.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
That was a
was
nice
like
little...
a heads up, just like, oh, hey, down is sometimes safe now.
Nice little indicator of, how to do that sort of thing.
Yeah. Anyway, I gotta head off now. So sorry I couldn't stay too long, but hope you all have a splendid stream.
Well, certainly understandable. It's pretty late, over there,
Indeed.
so,
That it is.
that, and I know, your folks are, a little, you know, uppity about, how that sort of stuff goes.
Yeah.
And then also the family situation that you told me about before the stream.
Yeah, got the baby boy here, so
Yeah. All
don't
right,
want to
7
wake him.
coins. Hopefully, I can get some
I'll see what
lives.
this spin result is first.
Damn. Hi, Kit.
F. Anyway, bye everybody.
Yeah. See you later, Miracle. Thanks for stopping by.
Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Yay, I'm on nap.
Somebody says, if this was Birdo's debut, there was definitely a glow-up. You haven't heard the voice. Birdo's voice in this game is fantastic. Well, not this version of the game, but...
Oh yeah, yeah. In the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
This is as far as you go.
Yeah, that was an amazing voice.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, only 2 extra lives out of that, but, that's alright. Okay, we're gonna go with the Luigi for this one. Luigi's got the big ol' springy, fluttery, oh god,
No, I don't think he's got that.
Mario, uh-oh.
I do like
Let's
that
try
a
that
lot of
again.
games. I do like that a lot of games kept the Luigi physics from this.
I'm not a big fan of these Luigi physics, to be honest. God damn it.
Well, it's more so the characteristics of, like, he's slipperier and can jump high. There are different physics in different games, but it's always these abilities, it seems.
Yeah, oh dear. I definitely need that. Okay, just in time. But I kind of prefer the way that Lost Levels did it, where you know, he's got the higher running speed, you know, less traction, higher jump. Oh my god.
I believe it was 3D World that brought all the Mario 2 abilities to the 3D games. Peach can do her little float thing, right? Toad is faster, that sort of thing.
Well, I suppose at this point I don't need the key.
So did I miss Mario 1 here? Or like, because your stream says Mario 1 and Mario 2.
I was gonna do Mario 1 first, but then I was like, well, if I'm only doing, you know, the first 2 worlds of Mario 2, then it would make more sense for me to... Oh, jeez. Really gonna hope for another heart somewhere. But yeah, I'm only doing the first 2 worlds here, so I was like, well, alright, just gonna take this carefully.
People say the ending to this game ruins the game, but in the original at least, the game tells you that this takes place in a dream from the beginning, says Rolly.
There we go. Just for shits and giggles, I guess. Yeah, you know, if you pay attention to the text scroll, you know, it's like, you know, Mario had a dream, but then the end of it is like what Mario saw was the same thing as in his dream. So I don't know, maybe something got confused. I like it's a trope that
I believe they're referring to Doki Doki Panic as the original, though. Maybe that tells you it's a dream from the start pretty solidly.
and it's a storytelling trope that has persisted through time. So you know, uh, you know, in all my years of playing this game, I have never understood how this slot machine worked.
Well, I just kind of chalked up to it being a slot machine.
Well,
But there probably is a mechanical way that it works, yes.
I mean, obviously, matching 3 items will get you something nice, which I don't think I've ever done before. Damn, only one. Alright, let's go Peach. I was gonna pick Toad, but Toad's actually not good for this level. Because his jump sucks. Oh.
But his trade-off is, as I mentioned, that he's incredibly fast horizontally.
Yeah. Probably should have waited to pick up those cherries. Ah well.
Well, these days, you'd be lucky to get a manual at all. Which
Yeah.
version is this? This is the All-Stars version of Mario 2.
Yeah. Fuck.
Someone says, kind of ironic that Toad has the worst hops. I mean, you're not going to outshine Mario at hops. He's the jump man.
Yeah. Nothing down here. Okay. There is in the negative space, which I forget what they call it. Oh god. Yeah, you guys come over here.
That was not a Goomba, that was a Ninja.
Yeah. Yeah, they're little imps. They like jumping. They're also in Super Mario World, and I would presume a lot of other games.
Yeah, Mario adopted a lot of enemies from this game in particular. The Shy Guys as well are from this game first.
Oh yeah. Shy Guys are pretty fucking goated. So can't exactly blame them for that choice. Oh man. Thank God I remembered the princess could float at like literally the last minute.
That's a great Looney Tunes bit where Daffy goes off a cliff and Bugs is like, I wonder if he'll remember that he can fly. No.
Ah well.
Oh shit, that's it, eh? The level's just over. Oh, it's a boss fight, I see.
Yep, we're off to fight Mauser now. Oh.
Can you do a direct upward throw?
Fuck. I don't think so. I think upward throwing wasn't a thing until
The
Mario
Game Boy
World.
one? Yeah. It was also in the Game Boy one. I think this one just lets you check a block to the right then.
Oh god.
Yeah, Mario Advance did have some pretty crazy voice acting.
Oh. Okay, that was much better. If I had died again, I probably would have picked Toad.
The Looney Tunes show was a good show.
Oh yeah.
I think it was on too early for its time. People didn't really appreciate it.
I definitely remember the response, or at least what I thought the response was at the time, like when they first announced it, was like, what the fuck is this shit? But I think it's genuinely a good show. Man, up to 10 lives. Okay. Toad, you're up. Hi, Can. Welcome. James D. Morris, thanks for the member message. It didn't have a message attached to it, but I thank you for your continued support.
It says Memory Lane Buddies viewer. Is that just their title or is that their message?
That's the membership tier. So
I see.
at that level, you get access to Memory Lane Buddies. Oh, come on, so dig.
Nothing like pressing B 500 times the level.
Oh yeah, this is also why they give you a shitload of cherries in this particular part as well, because they knew it was going to be a little tedious to do that. Thanks for raiding in, by the way, Can. Shit. Alright, Birdo, let's try that again. Oh, that one barely connected. Birdo looks so off to me. Yeah, she was really skinny at first.
I kind of want to play Captain Rainbow.
Let's go back to Mario. Captain Rainbow. You know.
Yeah.
What kind of game is that? Just like an open world type game, or?
Well, it's an open world like do quests for a bunch of characters game, but the crux of the game is that you, Captain Rainbow, are stranded on an island filled with Nintendo's forgotten characters. So Birdo's there, Little Mac is there. He wasn't that popular at the time because Punch Out for Wii hadn't happened yet. And so it's a bunch of forgotten characters like that, and they're all like on an island together, and you help them out, make them live happily, you know.
Gotcha. Oh. I'm surprised that worked. Shit.
I think it was, when did the ring start? Because it wasn't in Mario Kart Double Dash, I know that. This is an unfortunate scenario you found yourself in.
It really is. Surprised I haven't gotten more. Here, I'm gonna. Come on.
To the person in chat who previously said the Super Nintendo and Game Boy Advance gave this game a lot of a facelift, they said. What is your opinion on the backlit Game Boy Advance screen thing, where they made the colors a lot brighter because the Game Boy didn't have a backlit screen to start?
IMO probably worked for the time, but just kind of became a hindrance later. Hi, Rabbit.
Hey.
Oh. Okay, thank God.
Ah, this section, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna go on this side this time. Lilac Fire the Cat Fox. That's a really fun name, actually. Welcome to the stream. Okay, well, at least that fucker keeps jumping up. Okay. Right. Okay.
Taylor, do you know when Birdo started to wear a ring? Because that's a thing that's happening in the chat right now. We're trying to figure that out. And I'm pretty sure it was like a Wii render.
I'm pretty sure that was a fairly recent thing, yeah.
I never once noticed that Birdo wears a ring.
Let me look on the Mario wiki.
Come on, Toad, you can do this. Hey, nice. I don't think I had ever matched 3 of them before. Okay, I'll take it. Alright, back to Luigi. At least for a little bit. Oh yeah, this is the one where I think I can just fucking do a super jump over, Unless if they fixed that in this version.
Maybe.
Yeah, they did. Oh dear. That's close. But Josh and I were talking a little bit about it earlier, how they changed Luigi's physics. You prefer the Lost Levels style or this? I think like this works for this game, but for something like Super Mario 3, you know, if you're gonna have a difference between the way that Luigi and Mario play, I'd rather have it be Lost Levels style.
Okay.
What's the main difference here? That he's not, like, slippery?
Like, well, every character's slippery in this, I guess, but, like, Luigi's got, like, the fluttery jump,
Yeah.
and he does jump higher than everyone else, so, I suppose that, in and of itself is the same.
Apparently Birdo started wearing the ring in a Toadstool tour.
Okay, you were right, chat member. It was a GameCube thing. That's pretty good. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I thought for sure it was a Wii era thing.
God, I hate these sections.
Yeah, it's something I never noticed until relatively recently. It's like, the hell do you mean Birdo wears a ring? Get out of here.
I've noticed it, but like, you know, I didn't realize when it started. That's what I was having this back and forth with a chat member about when it started, and it turns out it was in fact a GameCube thing. Now, all you Toad fans in the chat, right? Is it or is it not a hat?
Well, it's supposed to be like a mushroom cap, yeah?
That's what I always saw it as.
And that's what the Deke cartoons did. They just made it something he wears on his head.
They also made him a fan of presents.
Made him a fan of what?
Presents.
Yeah. Presents!
Yeah. Toad, by doing absolutely nothing selfless whatsoever, you really embodied the spirit of Christmas.
Okay, chat is almost unanimously saying it's just his head. It's his head. It's not a hat, it's a part of their body. I don't care what it is. It's not a hat. It's their head, yeah. Okay. So like 6 or 7 people in the chat, except for one person who doesn't care, says it's just his head.
I guess that's why Nintendo made it just his head.
Ooh. Alright, what do we got? Oh dear.
Triclide.
Maybe I should die on purpose, so that I have more health.
Are you ready to get toasted?
So was that you dying on purpose?
No, I tried. Really?
Well,
Dude, your chat is popping off about whether this is a hat or not. That's a fantastic thing.
Fuck. You know what? Let's try Luigi actually. 'Cause maybe the higher jump will help me. Or maybe not. I am so surprised he didn't make it up there.
Triclide is just about playing defensively. You gotta block the fire more than anything else.
Oh god. Pick the fucking thing up. Jesus Christ.
I think he picks it up like the slowest out of anybody.
Yeah, Toad probably picks it up the fastest.
Yeah,
I
Toad
would
picks
think.
it up the fastest.
Toad picks
and
it up the
Luigi's
fastest,
slowest.
Peach is the slowest.
Oh, Peach is the slowest? Okay.
Yes, okay, so I'll...
Luigi's not that fast either.
Yeah, Luigi is like... I don't know. Okay, so it really is defensive.
And of
Oh.
course Mario's the all-around character, so he's somewhere in the middle.
Okay. There.
There we go.
Got a double shot, too.
Da-da.
No. Alright. Well, I'll just select Mario for the purpose of, like, we got to World 3. I fucking suck at World 3. So, what I'm gonna do, is I will continue this playthrough at another time. I'm gonna build up lives in between streams, for Mario 2. So there we go. Apparently the mushroom on Toad's head is a part of his skull. Very weird, says Thunder.
Oh.
It's their head for sure. If it's not, why would Toadette have long braided hair coming out of her hat? I mean, it could be decorative.
Maybe it's under her hat, you don't know. It's just coming out the side.
Maybe. Let's see here. Kit Mushrooms IRL have grills on under the cap used to deal with spores. Interesting. Alright, time for Mario 1. Oh wow. I didn't realize that I had beaten this 4 times in here.
One were.
You know, fuck it, I'll do the hard mode. In hard mode, all the Goombas are replaced with Buzzy Beetles. And I believe Koopa Troopas are also faster.
Does anything else change, or is it just those things? Because I know
I-
about the Buzzy Beetle thing.
I think it's just those two things.
Okay. I'm sure that has some significance of difficulty, but it doesn't seem to change much to me.
I mean, to be fair, this was the first Super Mario Brothers game, so... They're probably still figuring out, like, what hard is.
I can see how that'd be a bit more difficult, because you don't have an enemy you can just stomp on, and the Buzzy Beetles like aren't affected by fireballs either.
Yeah. Yeah, see, like here, it becomes a bit harder of a place to navigate. Should do to that. Oh dear. Yeah, you do like that.
Somebody says time also ticks down faster in hard mode.
Oh yeah, I can notice that looking at it now, yeah.
I don't know, it seems like usual Mario tick down time to me. Hey, Lucky Tails, welcome to the stream. Yeah, the only time I've... no momentum. Have yourself a good night, Swift. The only time I've played through, like, hard mode was, on the Wii Virtual Console version. And that was just because, like, it automatically creates a save point when you're finished with a session. So, like... I would do the speedrun route with that, so I've never really done like a full playthrough of hard mode Mario 1. So, oh, jump, damn it!
Come on, Mario, jump!
You should have.
I think that Got Milk commercial is just going to live rent-free in a bunch of people's heads until they're dead.
If you grew up in a particular era, yes, absolutely. I have no idea
Yeah,
what I
because
did
it
there.
played for like a long time. Albeit very infrequently, but...
Yeah, really common in the late 90s, and then from the early to mid 2000s onward, it was something to fucking behold whenever it came on. It was like really rare.
Oh, holy shit, they're playing the Mario Got Milk
Yeah,
commercial
exactly. Stop everything you're doing. Got Milk Mario is on.
again.
Furnace basically died and released smoke. It was everywhere. Oh, jeez. I certainly hope that your furnace situation is okay now, Swift. Okay, just wait for that. Damn. Come the fuck on.
Somebody asked, what commercial is it?
Got Milk Mario.
Yeah.
I mean,
they
I
probably-
don't really know how to describe it any better than that.
Fuck. You know, I'm just gonna ignore this.
You can just look it up on YouTube, which you're on right now.
I played hard mode all the way through of Lost World while getting 100%, and I regretted my decision to go for 100%, says chat member.
Like Lost Levels? Or like
Yeah.
Sonic Lost World?
I think they meant Lost Levels, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If it's Japanese Lost Levels, then yeah, definitely. Like having to beat the whole ass game 9 times to get the World 9 content, you know. I like Lost Levels, but I don't think that's worth it. Alright, it was a bit of an overzealous jump. Entirely my fault. Sweet says, I remember me and my dad used to play Mario on the Wii. Good old times. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This whole compilation here is the reason why I'm a gamer.
Poggers.
Poggers indeed. No existential crisis though, that came later. I remember that time I did the death count in Lost Levels. Oh yeah. That was a Herculean effort.
You're gonna die a lot in Lost Levels. That's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
Unless you're an ultra speedrunner or something.
I really regret about not having a fire flower right now. Makes the water levels a whole lot easier. Freedom! There were a couple close calls there.
The Super Nintendo probably was the best time you get into Mario as a franchise, because there was that, like, car dealership style commercial where the guy was like, alright, you get a Super Nintendo with Mario World in it, and if you give us $4 in postage, we'll give you Mario All-Stars.
That's a steal, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Because at the time, that was the entire series, pretty much.
Yeah. Aside from, like, Mario Land.
And they're all good-ass games. For the most part. Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
You know, that mushroom killed your momentum a bit, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what happens. Every time we get a power-up, it's like, we gotta start you over from the beginning.
You gotta scooch back a bit.
Well... For the most part. Well, you put that in quotes, but, like, in my personal opinion, Mario 2 is not that good of a game. I just never really got into the play style, and it gets pretty goddamn hard after a while. Nope, nope, nope.
Then you verbally said no to that fire bar, and it still got you. Rude.
Yeah, I was trying to go across the pit there, and I think the Podobo scared me.
No means no, etc.
Fire bars on my kryptonite tonight. What the fuck?
Is it not that good of a game because it's actually hard, or because you are just not good at it? Says a chat member.
I don't know. I think it's hard, and the controls just aren't, you know, what I would personally like them to be. It's a bit on the slippery side. Oh god. I underpressed the button. You know, on the slippery side, and then there's like the whole thing of I don't like it. You know, it's a Mario game. I don't want to beat enemies just by throwing. I'd like to be able to, you know, stomp on them too.
I remember
Goddamn.
Super Mario Advance being a lot more forgiving, but you've also got to deal with the fact that it's quite chatty because they're like, look, we can put voice acting in this now.
Just what I. Woohoo! This is as far as you go. You know, if it played that Birdo clip, like goddamn fire.
I was
Fire
talking
is
about that
just
for
my weakness tonight.
It is. I was talking about Birdo earlier. Birdo has a fantastic voice in this game. In Advance, I mean.
Yeah.
I'd love a version of it where, like, it cuts out all the other voice clips, but will just randomly fucking play, This Is As Far As You Go. Without any rhyme or reason. There we go. My kryptonite is definitely fire, says Thunder. Step right up if you're ready to get roasted.
I
And-
think fire is everyone's kryptonite, says, it's Spider Plush said that. It's not the Human Torch's kryptonite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? What about that?
Yeah, you know, that Johnny Storm being
It's
all
not
like,
Asbestos Man's kryptonite either. It was cancer.
Yeah.
Johnny Storm be all like, flame on and on and on, flame on. This is for you,
Flame
Melissa.
on and on and on and on.
Well, the Human Torch isn't real. That was not a caveat here.
Johnny is the only good one.
What was the one that was that great black superhero?
The Mego figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I understand that, you know, it was...
I was
it
about to
was
say Black Falcon, but that's Super Friends. It was the Falcon.
It was a different time, you know, integration had only been a thing for a few years at that point, but man, does that come off the wrong way today.
Yeah, I don't think they were...
You know,
Trying to
it
be
it wasn't badly intentioned. It just, you know,
Yeah.
to our modern sensibilities is like, oh, that's rough there.
Yeah.
Even though I don't need to do this. Never mind.
Didn't it also say that both Mr. Fantastic and Sue Storm had the power of invisibility?
Yes.
Yeah.
We can't make an action figure that quite does the powers that Mr. Fantastic does. He's invisible now, yes.
Seems legit.
They couldn't do a stretchy action figure? I thought there was one guy that his whole concept was that he was a very stretchy toy. And you had to, like, beat him up and shit.
Well,
Yeah,
remember this?
Stretch Armstrong.
what the fuck?
But
Okay.
like these guys were like held together by rubber bands. If you tried to stretch them out, they just end up like breaking apart.
Yeah, so they couldn't do his gimmick without or they couldn't do his gimmick and make it uniform with the other toys in the set.
Yeah.
So I kind of get it from that angle, but just like I don't know, just say it's Mr. Fantastic, you know? Skull, you need to know this information. There was a lady 2 rows behind me that sounded like Vestal Gootsman. Okay, bye. Hello and bye, Trip. Interesting to know.
Attention McDonald's patrons. Testicles. That is all.
And those McDonald's patrons were never the same again.
You know it.
Saturn says earlier, I am grateful that Mauser was voiced in Advance because it's the only time he's been voiced in a game, and I really like him.
Yeah, Mauser's cool.
Right,
I
throw
think-
bombs.
I think somebody in chat is begging for context about the thing that we've been talking about. Probably because I let in with the fact that they were that great black superhero.
Okay, so in the 1970s, Marvel and DC both had a toy deal with a company called Mego. They made figures of Superman, Batman, and so on. If you've ever seen like skits from Robot Chicken starring those characters, they are more than likely using Mego-inspired figures. In the commercial for it, they're, talking up all the heroes that they have available in the lineup, and one of them is the Falcon. You gotta understand at the time that, the Civil Rights Act had only passed, 10 years prior. Society was still moving on and integrating from the segregation era. So, in an attempt to promote, unity, they were like, and the Falcon, that great black superhero. They really put the emphasis on black. And again, the road was paved with good intentions. It just sounds fucking weird to, us in the modern day now because,
Why are you emphasizing the word black so hard, huh?
Exactly. Oh, I got fireworks. I like fireworks. They make me forget about how I was stabbed. Yeah, I'm gonna just let you 3 pass. Thank you. You can't blame them when it was a different time. Pretty much, again, the intention was there. They were trying to promote, getting along and all that good stuff. It's just it doesn't come across nowadays, but or at least it comes off as really forceful,
Yeah.
Unnatural. Oh my god, that was close.
I thought for sure you were gonna fall in the pit.
I thought it was dead for sure. I'm so sorry, Mario.
Hey, somebody in chat gave you a heart for making it. Oh, the hearts are continuing.
Thank you, Hearters. Fire flower luck. Oh, you say that, but the last time I had a fire flower, I I tried repositioning myself in a jump and then just went straight into a giant pit.
It's a heart attack.
Pink sugar heart attack.
When did they change Piranha Plant's color from green to red and white dots? I believe both of them were consistently in these earlier ones. Oh no, sorry. Not the modern red one, but like red ones did exist in this game is what I'm saying, right?
Red ones were introduced in
Lost Levels.
Yeah, in Lost Levels, and they were to differentiate their behavior, as it were.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of like pretty much immediately dropped that concept.
Yeah, starting in Mario 3, the red ones just became the standard Piranha Plants.
You don't see green ones too much anymore. You think that Bowser led a green Piranha Plant extinction, or at least
Are you saying they whitewashed Piranha Plants into red ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mario 1, they were only green, and in Lost Levels, green was the standard, and then from Mario 3 onward, red Piranha Plants are the standard ones.
I think there were still green ones in Mario 3, they just didn't come up as often.
Yeah, you still see green ones every now and then.
And you can play as a green Piranha Plant in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yep.
Green is one of his ults.
Nice.
Thank you. I really needed that after how terrible all the castle fire has been treating me lately.
Have you all seen Madam Web? No.
Absolutely not.
No.
I haven't heard.
I might watch it at some point because I've heard it's a so bad it's good movie, but
yeah, I was literally about to say I haven't heard much good about it, but
yeah, I've heard that it's funny unintentionally, and that's the best thing I've heard about it.
As far as Madam Web is concerned, it is not Morbin time.
how did all those toads fit in that tiny sack?
magic.
It's like a clown car thing. You gotta think about it like a clown car.
Madam Web was able to do it.
I'm just imagining like the Joan Lee voiced Madam Web being just like, "You'll see one day, Spider Toad." Is there really not a mushroom around here?
No.
Huh. Sometimes they'll sneak one in.
Bowser was in the Skylanders comic because they did that promo thing with Bowser and Donkey Kong, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a little fun fact. When I first got this game, the save file on like file 1 was on World 5. So World 5 was actually like the first world in this game that I played.
Did you ever finish it for them? Did you go back and just do their save file on Win?
Nah, the way that it worked was that like every now and then the cartridge would just kind of wipe itself.
I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Yeah, the memory on the cart would last, like a good few months, and then like we'd have to start over again. It's very weird. And then I remember one time my Super Nintendo took a tumble. This was years later. Off of my TV stand, and oh dear. After that, Mario 3 saves did not last for terribly long at all. It was just Mario 3 for whatever reason. Like, the other ones would still do the, okay, it's been, 2 months, time to go. But Mario 3, for whatever reason, couldn't keep a save for more than, a day.
Well, damn, and that's one of the ones you, probably need saving for.
Yeah. There we go. On my word, I completely forgot those two were in Skylanders. Skylanders has been dead for years. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've heard that name.
Yeah, the toys to game fad has died off for some time now.
Nintendo still does amiibo support when they can, though.
I don't really consider that the same thing, but yeah.
It was literally toys to life in Smash Bros, though, because you scanned them in as a fighter character, and then you could train them and stuff.
I'd like to see a tournament that was entirely amiibo fighters.
Yeah.
Diddy is also in Skylanders, not as a figure, but he can be a passenger on DK's. But I think that's only where DK is driving it.
I'd like to mention they are in fact doing that. Pretty soon, actually, the Amiibo Fighter tournament.
Oh.
And it's a Nintendo-sanctioned thing. Hang on a second, let me pull it up.
Nintendo-sanctioned Smash Bros. Tournament, so it'll be shit, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Jump. There we go, thank you. Yeah, no problem, Mario.
Okay, apparently it's already happened. As of a couple of weeks ago, Smash got in Amiibo Tag tournament mode.
Well. Skull, you don't play Smash Bros? Not by choice. If I had things to where I wanted them to be, I would absolutely be playing Smash Bros. That was actually a pretty good kickback. I thought Lakitu gave up for a second. I was like, my dude, where are you going?
I know I must have mentioned this every time I'm on a stream for this game, but Lakitu always looks so sad to me.
I just remember when I first played this game as a kid, I was like, I look at him and I'd be like, he's a nerd.
But he's got such a happy cloud, Taylor.
Yeah, but
He can't
himself, he has those things on his eyes that makes him go oh man.
Yeah, but he can't be that sad if he's got a happy cloud,
The cloud does all of his happying for him.
Yeah.
He put all those happy emotions into his cloud.
He himself is sad. The cloud is there to compensate for his emotional shortcomings. Nah. I suppose I could if I... Oh, this'll... Nope. It's a bit of a tricky vine to get.
Excuse me.
Who do you think your favorite character would be in Smash Brothers if you could play it?
Couldn't tell you. Because I know it, like, I've seen a fair bit of gameplay, it's just I don't know, like, out of all the characters I've seen, which one I would pick and gravitate to. He's a nerd. And then you became a nerd. Yeah, exactly.
I think that obviously, like, I'm pretty decent with playing as Mario, but I think I go for characters that I just recognize more. So like,
Yeah, that would probably be my mindset too. So I'm probably not gunning for Lucina or something like that. But
Sonic's usually the one I like to go to the most.
And Mario is usually the one that I like to go to the most, except now they put Banjo in, so it's about equal.
by the same token, some of the ones that I know, like I didn't hate playing as any of the characters in Melee, but there were ones that I clearly liked more than others. So like, I don't think I would be playing as Donkey Kong, for instance.
Donkey Kong was like a D tier character in the original game because he was so slow, right? And you could easily like anticipate and dodge him.
Wario's another one I really like playing as because I like bike spamming.
Goddamn you, fire!
You just like hearing him say, "Go! Ah!"
Yes.
Actually, you know what? That led me to an interesting thought. Now that Charles has been replaced, you think that whenever a new Smash Bros. Game comes out, they'll reuse his clips or have the new guy do clips?
Nah, they'll let Kevin do it.
You think so?
Dude, they got Roger to do Sonic almost immediately when he was cast as Sonic.
I think
Yeah.
in that case, it's just that like Roger's Sonic is so different from Jason Griffith's Sonic, it would be like a little weird.
But there are also like characters who have had like different voice actors for years still reusing the same clips in Smash.
Yeah.
So it really just depends.
I think, though, Mario is their flagship brand, and they'll want him to be current. They'll probably ask him to do Kevin recordings.
Oh dear. Okay. Crossmare says the few times I played Ultimate, I think I played as Pikachu, literally just because I didn't have Sonic. And I never had Brawl, so I've never played as Sonic in Smash Bros. It looks all right.
Does Pikachu still have that taunt where he like rolls on the ground and goes Pika?
I don't know.
Because that was an incredible taunt.
Pikachu would be one of the candidates, I think. I don't remember playing as him a lot in Melee, but I mean, he's fast. God damn it.
Were you expecting them not to do that to you?
Yeah. Just fucking going in a weird diagonal pattern.
Be fun if they used the audio from both. I don't think so. I think that would take me out of it.
Fuck. That does remind me that due to some oversight, there is one Jason Griffith clip still in like Wii U and Ultimate, but it's like a grunt or something where like you wouldn't really notice, you know. Blooper motherfucker. Yeah, come here.
The one thing I don't like about Ultimate is
Too many
like in the
Fire
base-
Emblem characters.
no. In the base game, there's like 74 playable characters.
Yeah.
And they only start you off as like maybe 7 of them. So you have to unlock like all of the rest of them, and it takes forever.
You get the original 8
Yeah.
from the N64 game, yeah.
A cool gimmick if done correctly.
I think I didn't mind it. I didn't mind having to unlock everybody as it went on because I like the idea of starting as the original 8 and then you get all the newer ones.
Yeah, but like, you know, it's a party game. I just want to be able to choose who I want to play as. I don't want to spend hours getting everybody.
I can see from the perspective of at least in my opinion, unlocking characters was like one of the funnest things about Melee. But I do kind of understand that things have changed since then. So like, you know, unlocking characters like that isn't perhaps the norm these days.
Yeah. And I don't mind maybe like unlocking some characters, but not like over fucking 60 of them, you know?
If they had made it, perhaps, because from what my brother tells me, the process is pretty goddamn tedious. So perhaps if they had just done it in like an easier way, then, you know.
You also do unlock characters, I believe, as they join you in World of Light.
That's also really time consuming though. Honestly, the fastest way to do it is just to do everybody's classic mode. And even that takes like maybe 20 minutes or so.
It sounds like you just don't want to play a video game, Taylor.
I want to be able to play as I want to play as without having to spend like 10 hours unlocking everybody.
Ah. No. Okay. Okay. In the middle. Up on top. There we go. Well, time to do that all again. Gonna be a little more patient with the hammer Bowsers. Oh, right. Spidey says, damn. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling about now. Wow.
See, World of Light seems like the most time-consuming way to unlock all the characters. Yeah, it really is. Which is funny, considering, like, Subspace Emissary from Brawl was, like, the quickest way. And it was, like, an actual proper story mode. Whereas World of Light has maybe, like, 2 or 3 cutscenes.
You know, in an alternate universe, World of Light could have been that way.
Yeah.
Sakurai be like, people are uploading the cutscenes on YouTube.
Well, yeah, of course people are gonna do that.
Yeah.
That happens for every game.
But, you know, Nintendo be Nintendo, so they don't, you know, they've never seen anything with a modern lens.
Mm-hmm.
But Sakurai isn't Nintendo. He's a contractor that works a lot with Nintendo, but also can work on other things.
Yeah, well, who's he exclusively made games for?
I think he said he's helped with other games, though, in his, like, development of video games channel that he's had for a while. but he's only like published things by name with Nintendo.
Yeah.
You go, Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Mr. Krabs!
Mr. Krabs, I have an idea.
Squidward! They're killing me, Squidward!
Chat member says, how many times must Bowser get thrown into lava before he learns not to mess with Plumber Boy? Have you seen the New Super Mario Brothers one? Where he burns to death in the first castle of the game?
That's the one where you can see him transform into Dry Bowser in real time, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, transform, quote unquote.
Yeah, I was
Well,
literally
his
about to
flesh melting
say.
off.
Okay, yeah. So you know, obviously nothing like Raiders of the Ark style face melting, obviously, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's
Speaking of Raiders of the
incredible.
Lost Ark,
Yeah.
I've still never seen that one.
You haven't? It's a good movie.
Yeah. The only Indiana Jones movie that I remember seeing was they turned on. It's not the one with his dad. Was it? Oh God. Which one is it?
Temple of Doom?
Yeah, I think. They turned it on in class, like, in complete embarrassment, because we were doing our Friday movie, and they fucking put on Spaceballs. And I was, like, I knew what we were getting into with Spaceballs, because I'd seen it before. I was like, that's an interesting choice. And, you know, one too many, utterances of shit later, they were like, let's switch to something else. And it was Indiana Jones.
Ah, yes, Temple of Doom, another movie that's not really appropriate for kids to watch.
Yeah, I didn't really pick up on a whole lot of the details because, like, even though I knew it wasn't appropriate for a class setting, I was just kind of sitting there like, you know, I really want to watch Spaceballs.
Dude, when the Michael Bay Transformers movie came out and I was like 12 or 13, literally everybody picked that for class movie night in several classes. And so
Oh God.
I watched Transformers, the Michael Bay movie, like 4 or 5 different times in school because everybody wanted to watch it. And so at one point, I just kind of didn't do that anymore. I just kind of went into the back room, like the room next to the classroom, and drew for a while.
Your school's class library to this day has like 8 DVD copies of Michael Bay Transformers that anyone can rent.
What I've done.
That was a very unfortunate sequence of events.
69 coins.
Nice. Ooh-wee. Okay. Jump always scares me. Oh my God. Whew. Okay. Okay. We're good.
We're good. We're good.
Keep
we're
going.
good.
Me good. Okay, not quite as good now. But I'm at the end of the level. Oh, there we go.
Okay, it was 2007, so I would have been, yeah. I would have been 16, I think.
You would have been
14.
If it was
14.
2007, you would have been 13 or 14.
Yeah, close to what I was saying earlier. Then.
Yeah.
2007. Missed those days.
But yeah,
Hey, Cal, welcome. Filling in for Vin-Van, at least for now. I think he might be streaming later.
I think Super Mario Brothers Special would be an interesting thing to do on stream at some point.
Oh yeah, and I think I do have some of the ROMs for like those
Have I
like
given you, like, the
interesting
ROM hack I
Famicom
played
versions.
both of you said very important things to this conversation on top of each other.
Yeah, I asked if I'd given him the ROM hack I've played before.
I don't remember.
If not, I could give you that, because that is easily the most playable version of Special there is.
Yeah. I know some years ago I was also given like, you know, All Night Nippon Super Mario and like some of those others, like I think I have the Famicom Disk System version.
That's
that
interesting.
Yeah, they do like the same thing that they did in the arcade, where they replace a couple of the levels with ones that would eventually wind up in lost levels.
Yeah. It also has a completely different minus world that's more of a proper world.
Yeah.
So Spider Plush says no, play the OG version. Are you talking about the OG version of Special? Because I also wouldn't mind just seeing that. It's not as playable. No, listen, it's not as playable, but it's shitty, and its shitty graphicness is fantastic to me. I love old computer shit like that. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
I remember
think
that now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you gave it to me necessarily, but
I know you watched me play
yeah,
it.
I definitely remember watching you play it.
See, now, for an enjoyable video game, you absolutely should play the ROM hack version that Taylor could give you.
Oh,
That is
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
fantastic ROM hack version. But I think the shitty computer version of Special is still like a really cool experience.
It has
because, yeah.
It's kind of like Hotel Mario in that way.
Okay, yeah, I was misremembering. It's this tube coming up.
But as I was saying, I think I just have an affinity for shitty video game graphics at some point, because I really like the aesthetic of old computers. I really like especially the blocky 3D models, you know, the ones where Mario's hands are just cubes. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Old pixel art is some fun stuff. Come on, Mario. There we go.
It's like how there are hacks of the original Final Fantasy VII to make the character models look better. And I'm like, fuck no, give me the chunky ones.
Yeah. If I want good-looking models, I'll see the FMVs.
Yeah.
Well, the ones in the FMVs aren't much better, but you know.
Is anyone
Mostly the good-looking ones are in like the battle scenes.
is anyone getting the new Princess Peach Showtime game that's coming out?
I probably won't.
You know
Do we
what?
even know
I
what
want to
kind
play
of game that's even gonna be still? Because like it, you know, it's like all these different scenarios. But is it gonna be a rhythm game? Like what exactly is the deal with it?
It's a game starring Princess Peach.
Ah, yes, of course. It's the world's first Peach-type game.
Yeah. Because everybody forgot about the first one.
Oh, there we go. That's hard mode. First ever full playthrough of hard mode. Pretty interesting stuff.
It appears to be, I think, it's some degree of platformer where she can have different costumes that do different things.
Yeah. I don't know if we've like seen any proper gameplay footage yet, but yeah.
I know they put out a demo not too long ago.
Oh shit. Well, in any case, we're here with the Q&A segment now. Questions, comments, concerns, complaints for a little bit. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we'll be here again. Just for a bit. You know.
I'm going to turn the script around. I have a question for chat. Does Georgia say chew?
I don't think they'd know either way.
And we've got a few people in here from Sonic Song as well, so they might not even know who Georgia is.
Immediate yes. I want to point out there was one immediate yes.
How are y'all? Well, I haven't been up for too long. I'm very, very hungry. I did this at like the last moment because I saw on Twitter that that Vinny's stream situation tonight is like a bit complicated. So I was like, okay, the Sonic Song crowd are used to getting a stream after KN's done, so I might as well fill the void. So after this, I'm definitely going to eat.
Let's see. A couple of people are going for the 1,000-Year Door remake instead, to which I say yes.
Well, I wouldn't say instead. I wouldn't discount Princess Peach Showtime, but I would play the 1,000-Year Door remake over it beforehand.
I wouldn't play either because I don't have a Switch right now, and that makes me sad.
Can we like also stream the 1,000-Year Door remake, or is it too soon?
I'd probably wait for that because
You'd probably like wait a little longer, yeah. I think like if there was another Paper Mario game in between, like I think Trip wanted to do Super Paper Mario for the channel, someone wanted to do Paper Mario 1.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Wait a minute.
Maybe even
no
do like the Mario RPG remake some point before that. 'cause
Oh,
it'd be something different.
Can I? Yo, I want to do Mario RPG remake again. I just finished it and I want to do it again. It's so good.
Maybe. Kel, oh my god. Kel says I didn't know there's a 1,000-Year Door remake coming out. Yeah, it's been a thing for like a year now, I think, that they announced it.
Just about, yeah.
Kit says Skull
They
being a
announced
bro
it
over
not
here.
too long after they announced the RPG remake.
Yeah. Spuddy was asking, Skull, are you hyped for spring break? Well, I haven't been in school in almost 14 years, and I hardly ever get out of my apartment, so spring breaks never really mattered to me after I left school. So
I haven't been to school in 12 years, and I am very excited for spring break.
Miami Beach, let's go!
Yeah.
Crossmare here says, I never got to play 1,000-Year Door, but I always wanted to, so I could not be more excited for that remake. Ooh.
You know, since the remake got announced, prices for the original game used have skyrocketed down. So that's been nice.
Yeah.
That's
It used to be
that's
like
pretty good.
Used to be you had to have a small fortune to get a used copy of that, which I didn't need to because I still have my original. But
Yeah, man, real sad thing what's happening to retro games. But at least thankfully in circumstances like that, uh, Skull was your favorite Mario game. My favorite Mario game and my favorite game overall is Super Mario World. Best 2D platformer ever made, in my opinion. Just a really fucking solid 10 out of 10 experience.
I I feel as though Mario you have to quantify it. I feel like Mario fits into a bunch of different quadrants, and there are a few standout games in each of those quadrants that could be considered different enough to be like, yes, this is the best one of this, right?
yeah,
Mario is like an all-encompassing series. They have RPGs, he's got like a 2D thing, he's got 3D things that are vastly different from the 2D
yeah,
things.
he's got very different like sports type games.
Mario Stranding win. Uh,
It'd be a Yoshi's Island reboot, and Yoshi would be carrying Baby Mario and packages on his back.
He just has to carry all the babies. There's baby
yeah,
Donkey Kong, baby
Yeah,
Wario, baby Peach again, come back.
exactly.
eh.
Felicia says, "Hi, I found the stream in my notice about 20 minutes in, and so I opened it in a new tab. But then I got distracted by a Deltarune horror ARG video for literally the past hour. Anyway, hi. Hi, Felicia.
Hello.
Kit says, once I saw the the Mario RPG remake and Thousand Year Door remake, I knew the internet was going to go nuts. Yeah, especially considering Nintendo's pretty hard stance on doing remakes, up to that point, It's pretty
Yeah, but
exciting news.
like the Switch is on its way out, so they got to fill it up somehow. So remake, remake, remake.
But it just happened to be Thousand Year Door, and the internet loves Thousand Year Door, so.
Well, yeah, that's everybody's favorite Paper Mario. So like the best way to make the most money is to remake that one.
Skull, can you play Mario is Missing and Mario's Time Machine rather. Not machines, he only has the one, the NES versions. Tell you what, Spidey, I will make those donation tiers during my next Extra Life event.
Yo, whoa. Okay, now we have to write that down. We have to, like, hold you to that now.
I mean, I have an NES. I have a completely 100% legitimate NES.
Do you remember
Yeah.
do you remember that we were doing that as a bit when I was doing Paper Mario, and I mentioned that I hacked my completely legitimate GameCube to turn my Yoshi red.
Yeah.
Yoshi.
I mean, who doesn't, do stuff like that from time to time? Just I have my HDMI modded NES just over here. And I totally have two legitimate copies of the game. Uh, so yeah, I'll make those like donation incentives. Because still trying to figure out what the next Extra Life is going to be, especially like, and I need to figure that out soon though, because I want to do that like next month. Uh,
Whoa, the next Extra Life thing is next month?
well, yeah, I typically, or well, last year anyway, I sprinkled like small Extra Life events through the year,
Oh,
and then
okay.
did the big game day marathon. Uh, so plan on doing that again this year. So just like some smaller events here and there, and then game day is November 2nd this year. Uh, but yeah, still gotta figure that out. I know Trip did he did 3D World for the spring Extra Life last year, but we didn't get to the Bowser's Fury stuff. So that would be an interesting one.
Yeah, Bowser's Fury is really good, actually.
Me.
Taylor and I played it together, and it was really good.
Galaxy is crazy good. I know Trip wanted to do a Galaxy series for the channel as well, so perhaps at some point we'll get around to doing that.
Hell yeah.
Do you, like, crazy need Tippy and Super Paper Mario?
Yes.
Okay, you do. So,
Yeah,
I
she's
might
mandatory.
What I might do is have it be. Can I have it be a controller and my mouse at the same time? Because
I mean, I don't I don't know. Maybe.
if I can hook Dolphin up to do that, I might be able to do Super Paper Mario also. With my mouse being the Wii remote pointer, you know.
Maybe. I think the Paper Mario
The
remake comes out in May. I'm not sure.
the Paper Mario remake comes out in uh yes, May 23rd.
Skull, when are you playing Fortnite? Never.
But there's Spider-Man in Fortnite, dude, and Peter Griffin. You could have Spider-Man do the surfing bird dance.
Listen, I know there's Spider-Man and
Spider-Man.
Peter Griffin
Spider-Man.
and the Ninja Turtles and all that shit. But Fortnite does not interest me whatsoever.
But Brandon, have you not heard? It was my understanding that everyone had heard.
No, I heard, especially since Rabbit started doing the bit. Uh, just just not interested. Felicia says, "Sorry, my computer was fucking up, but hi, wasn't able to eat the sushi I bought a couple days ago, so now I should probably throw it out. I was thinking of maybe eating it for dinner tonight, but that doesn't feel like a good idea. Well, I guess give it a good sniff, and if it smells off, then don't eat it."
I'd consider playing Fortnite if somebody like got all the stuff I cared about in it and gave it to me.
They said that it has to be a package that you just get.
Yeah.
They said they're doing a Persona crossover with Fortnite.
Damn.
Yeah.
I guess that means Fortnite's gonna die.
Oh yeah, that is a curse, isn't it? That when especially mobile games cross over with Persona, they reach end of life status within the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby. Let's see. By the way, I'm so sorry if my grammar and misspells are worse tonight. I'm very tired. Don't you worry about that whatsoever, kid. It's all good. Crossmare says, "I was very tempted to play Fortnite for the Ninja Turtles, but then realized that it would cost money, and that I wouldn't play it enough to justify buying it." Yeah, that's a good way of going about things.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the $1 billion that Disney has invested into Fortnite now, in terms of being like a media hub in the future?
Wasn't aware that they were doing that. If that's where they want to toss their money, then I guess that's their choice.
Yeah.
Uh,
Not like they can't afford it.
when are you playing Five Nights at Freddy's? Also never.
Where you just can't handle when the bear goes at you.
Not interested. Smells normal. Also, I just noticed that some stuff is 2 days past the expiration. The other,
Is it like you said it was milk, right?
sushi.
Sushi. I don't know how bad sushi gets after 2 days.
Yeah. I mean, better safe than sorry at the end of the day, but ultimately it's your choice. Disney needs to put their money in other things. Uh, yeah, man. Deadpool 4, you know? Deadpool 4.
Deadpool 4 so intense that it skipped Deadpool 3.
I
Oh no,
think they
no,
said
keep Deadpool 3. Just we need Deadpool 4 to be like the most expensive movie of all time, by a considerable margin, so that the record isn't broken for many years. Uh, and just get every Marvel character in there. You know, everyone from every universe that the actor is still alive. Just do it. You know.
They said that it's been announced as Deadpool and Wolverine, Deadpool 3, right? That's the
Yeah.
title of the movie? Yeah. Okay.
Spidey is very opposed to Deadpool, it seems. What you got against Deadpool, man? Yeah, but I paid like $24 in total for it, so I guess I probably want to eat it if it's safe to. I mean, again, it's your choice. He's not funny, and his creator Rob Liefeld beat up my family. Well, Rob Liefeld is definitely a bit of a divisive figure. I'll give you that. But in the right hands, Deadpool's pretty great. In fact, I would say that other writers saved Deadpool from being just another generic like assassin character.
Pretty much.
Play security breach. It's the least scariest one. I don't know, man. I'm just like I'm not into it. Nothing against people who like Five Nights at Freddy's. Just it's not for me. I need to rewatch Deadpool for real. Yeah, those two movies were pretty good. X Force, you know,
Yeah.
love me some X Force. I'm not into it. Yeah, you're scared of Freddy Fazbear. Look, I've seen Freddy Fazbear enough times to not be scared of it. I just don't want to fucking play those games. Saw the first Deadpool and I thought it was funny, says Kel. Yeah. Robert
Yeah.
says, Deadpool also wasn't that fun, so I'm not really just expecting and Wolverine to be amazing.
I see we've got some hot take Henrys in this chat.
Yeah. Hot takes.
If
You're not
Georgia was
missing.
if Georgia was here, she would have continued with the hot drinks parody and then continued it by saying, "And I don't say chew."
Kid says, you're not missing anything by not being into FNAF. I'm also not into horror at all, and FNAF in particular, I have a grudge against. Um, it's not an anti-horror thing. Like, I like me my slasher flicks. There's some supernatural horror movies out there that I like. It's like, I don't know, Five Nights at Freddy's brand of being a horror thing is like, I don't know if I'm gonna sound like a fucking snob here or anything, but it's just like really cheap, you know? Just a bunch of jump scares, and I'm not into that. I have no opinion on FNAF or Deadpool, so I can't really contribute to this discussion. Uh, Crossmare, what's your opinion on donuts?
If
That
you
doesn't
can't
relate to
contribute
either
to a
one of those.
conversation, just don't say anything.
That it Donuts don't relate to either one of those two things, but donuts, they're good.
I like a glazed donut and chocolate donut.
Yeah, glaze is pretty great.
Oh yeah, glazed donuts are kingly.
And yeah, chocolate's also good, especially when it's chocolate on glaze, so you get the best of both worlds.
Do you like a long john or a circle donut?
What's a long john again?
It's like uh a longer donut. Like it's not a circle. It's like a rectangle donut almost, kind of.
An
Hmm.
oblong donut.
Yeah, there you go.
I'd have to look at it.
Crossmare says
Yeah,
delicious.
yeah. I
That's
do.
my take. You're a real one, Crossmare. donuts are fucking rad. I don't know what I would say is my personal favorite, like right now, like because glazed is really really good. Uh, you like those like uh crunchy coconut ones?
Oh, I see. You guys don't call them long johns.
Yeah.
Wikipedia says that the term long john is only used in Canada, Texas, and the Midwestern U.S.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can picture it in my head, but I swear, like, being from the Midwest, I don't ever recall them being referred to as long johns. But what the hell do I know? I died to fire a bunch of times, so clearly that affects my knowledge of donuts. Uh, KJ, hello, says howdy again, Skull. My Capitals won last night during my 2-day trip in Florida. It was a good trip visiting my family. By the way, sorry about Detroit. I know how that feels being on a losing skid. Yeah, it's been pretty bad. First time they've lost this many in regulation in a row since like a few years ago during that like awful season. I don't know what the hell's gotten into them. Uh, it's like they need Dylan Larkin there to like just he fills the locker room with spirit, I guess. Uh, and I don't know. Kit says I'm Midwest and it's called Long John's where I'm from. Yeah, it's just I don't know. Like I've never really gone to anywhere that sells donuts like specifically looking for those ones. So maybe that's just where I got lost. But uh, you know, Stitch says I like microwaving a glazed donut and throwing it at people.
Well,
That sounds like something you would do.
You're wasting it.
Yeah.
It's on, but we're not watching it.
I thought the long donuts were eclairs, basically, says Stitch. Are those the
uh,
braided ones? Or I see I don't know my donut terminology, so like I'm just sitting here being an idiot. But that's what you guys watch me for anyway, so it's all good.
eclairs appear to be a species of long donut. Yeah, they're usually topped with a cream.
I can relate. I'm a on again, off again Commanders fan. Rooted for them since 2012, but the last couple of years I'm kind of done with their mediocre ball. Well, hopefully the new ownership group, you know, gets the team's shit together, and you know,
Okay, so for confused chat members, these are long johns.
those are called twist donut skull, the braided ones. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's have a look at long. Oh, I was thinking of something a bit different, but kind of the same idea. What I was thinking of was like an elongated donut with like a, uh, uh, slight chocolate glaze on top. No, I want you to look at that blue screen that's gonna burn into my TV. What kind of a TV? Do you have like a plasma? Because like screen burn-in isn't really a thing anymore. Plasma.
Plasma.
Felicia.
Felicia, the
I'm
plasma is going to burn into my TV.
I must have the plasma. Spooderman tried to attack me.
I love that you both did Felicia at the exact same time.
It's just the way he says it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have this weird ass Vios TV.
Hey, Brent, get me a vial.
That's outrageous. Done.
I uh I I like the idea. Uh though it probably was just written as Jameson laughs at him, the entire time. But the you serious? Imagine like they let J.K. Simmons improvise a bit on his reaction. So I desperately kind of want like a really dramatic like you you serious?
Dude, you know what? They should
Yeah.
switch Jameson and the instructor character from Whiplash. Just put the instructor guy from Whiplash into Spider-Man. That'd be fantastic. In place of Jameson. And see what
Everybody would
happens.
be quitting the Daily Bugle a lot quicker.
Yeah, and see what happens from that. I think that'd be fantastic as like a case study.
Will Vinny be doing a stream tonight? I don't know. Let me refresh his Twitter page. Okay, so it's still the same as it was before. He said probably no stream tonight. If we do, it will be a late one. So yeah, that is the status of Vinny's stream plans or lack thereof. And that's why I'm here. Doing this one at least for a little bit longer. I love Little Caesars breadsticks with the sauce dip. Oh, dude, crazy bread, fucking nice. Uh, Although I will say, like, whenever I get aside from Little Caesars, it's almost always the Italian cheese bread. They do that like the best out of any pizza place, I think, which is remarkable because it's Little Caesars, which doesn't make bad pizza, in my personal opinion. But like when it comes to like the chain restaurants and stuff, the quality's a little lower than if you go to like a local place or whatever. Um, but nah, man, the Italian cheese bread is fucking amazing.
Where'd we go from to get to food? Somebody was talking about donuts while we were talking about something else, and then we just kind of.
Crossmare said that they didn't know anything about Deadpool or Five Nights at Freddy's, so I was
It
just
was
kind of like,
Deadpool led here, huh? Felicia said that she was freaked out because she tuned into us saying Felicia in the middle of like zoning out.
What?
So
Felicia.
yeah,
Felicia, I'm Michael Morbius. Don't worry, we're just making a silly reference to the Spider-Man '90s cartoon. He needs his plasma. Oh no, not that Morbius. Like it's Morbius, but he's like a different version of Morbius.
Taylor, have you heard what time it is?
Adventure Time?
No,
Morphin time.
close.
Morbin Time?
Yeah.
Madam Webben time.
It's weapon time.
Archie Sonic AU, where everything is the same except Mobius / Scourge's world is called Morbius. Oh man.
Morbius.
King Scourge be all like, "Oh man, it's Morbin time." That wasn't an actual attempt at a voice. I must.
Hey, Sonic. It's Morbin time.
That was pretty legit.
Now do Jet the Hawk saying that.
Hey, Sonic, it's Morbin time. What?
The caw really makes it. KJ says it's muffin time. Die, die, die. Die, die, die. It's muffin time. And I wanna die, die, die.
I feel like I would have really enjoyed the concept of learning with Pibby, but only for a little while.
I could see it being like a mini series.
Yeah. I feel like the novelty of learning with Pibby would wear off. but I could sit there for like an hour or two and enjoy it.
Yeah.
People who read comics probably also like being evil and mean. I'm sure like if you went back to like the early 50s, you'd probably get a fair few people saying that.
So, let's see. Did you know Scourge canonically calls Sonic a simp at some point? Well, you see, simp used to be shorthand for simpleton, but at some point, somehow, the meaning of it completely changed.
You know what would be funny is if the context for that scene was also like, look at you and that Sally. What a simp. Do the Jet the Hawk with Peter Griffin voice. What if Jet the Hawk and Peter Griffin did the fusion dance? Like what? What?
It's Morbin time.
Oh God. Like how Boona used to mean mistake.
Yeah.
They'll rue the day when they laughed at the Joker's bone.
I remember also seeing an old Avengers comic where Iron Man called someone a hard dick because that also used to mean something else.
No, I mean if Jet had Peter's voice.
Even without wings, I can still fly.
Sonic the Hedgehog. I think I'm the fastest one, actually. You're an idiot.
More like Sonic the Shithog.
Say Peter is Lois. Peter. What has this devolved into?
Funny Family Guy moments.
Yeah, compilation funny Family Guy moments. Brian.
I'm always amazed by how well you can do a Stewie.
Oh, you little amused by my Stewie Griffin voice? Little impressed? If we get Sonic Movie 4 and Jet and the Babylon Rogues are in it, I want Seth MacFarlane to voice Jet. Why do I actually like that idea? Have you read the bootleg Family Guy DVD box? I don't know why you had to yell that at me, Spidey, but no, I don't think I have. Have you read the bootleg Family Guy DVD box?
Hey Peter, why do you have a bootleg Family Guy DVD box?
This reminds me of the time I got a bootleg Family Guy DVD box.
Now, Peter, say the word fire truck.
Fire truck.
Oh, wait, no. She was asking him to say the word what. That's right. Oh, God, this really separates the men from the boys.
Yeah.
I want to say who? uh,
Peter, you are legally retarded.
what is happening? It's the funny guy compilation, funny moments, haha, poopy butt.
Are we
Funny
allowed to
Guy
say?
family moments, yeah.
Are we allowed to say that anymore? The R word?
Retarded? I mean,
Yeah.
he was legally retarded, so that's the proper context to use retarded in.
Morty, I'm not disparaging the differently abled.
I'm saying he's legally retarded.
Kit the Amateur Art Gal says, honestly, I do advocate for the Babylon Rogues being the next antagonist. It's a perfect setup for the Babylon Rogues ancestors to have it out for the Owls, and Jet and Sonic's rivalry is a lot more intense because of it. I could maybe see it in a way that, like, I don't know, that they have something to do with the Owls. You know, could perhaps be a band of folks that were kicked out of the Owl Society or something. I don't know. Hello, everyone. Hi, Crest. We did just pass the 2-hour mark. Uh, so I was just about to wrap it up, but if you'd like to ask a question or something of the like, then go right ahead.
Owl Society?
Yeah, we're
I
talking
too
about
believe
Sonic movie.
that society should be run by owls.
I see it as the
Agreed.
Owls still being able to fly as the rest of the Rogues family losing it and being very jealous and sour toward the Owls for it. I mean, there's an idea there, you know.
Has Sonic ever had an owl character?
The movies, yeah.
Why, in fact, by complete coincidence, you know, we got Longclaw in the movie, and then Old Man Owl way back in the.
Oh, old man owl, of course. Of course.
Yeah. And the comics also have several owl characters.
I was really popular with the ladies. Night the Owl from the IDW comics. Yeah.
See, I haven't read those though.
It,
Brandon's the one that reads and hates them.
I don't hate them. Night the Owl is like a pretty minor character when it comes down to it, but he got like a little focus story in like one of the annuals where the whole point of it was that, like, hey, you know, normal old dudes can you know, do good things too, and it, like, you know, it was good. He's also along with the, like, I think he's like the I want to use the word mechanic, but I know that's not exactly the right term. I think he's either like the janitor or like maybe the IT or something at the radio station that he works at. They are like canonically the first gay characters in Sonic.
Technically, but it's not really mentioned, so it's not particularly.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
The first gay characters?
yeah, they explicitly went to Sega and asked if they could outright say that these two characters were gay, and Sega was like, "All right."
I don't know, man. The brown guy was like a raccoon from Sat AM.
Which guy?
Was he like a French guy? What's his
Antoine?
name? Yeah.
But his whole thing was liking Sally.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, that Sonic is a fool. I should be the one to be dating the princess. Antoine the Coyote? Yeah.
Are you saying just because he's French that he's gay?
Listen, we have played enough Persona 3 to be talking about Bebe. Bebe is definitely gay.
I was about to say you were correct.
I didn't think they were. Well, again, like Rabbit said, they don't spell it out in the comics. But excuse me.
If you didn't look at behind the scenes stuff, you never be able to tell.
Yeah,
So
the writers have come out and be like, yeah, we put a little bit of subtext in the thing, and we went to Sega and asked if we could make them a canon couple, and Sega said yes because they're, largely minor background characters. Sega's got a pretty hardline anti-romance stance, so I don't think we'll ever open up a comic book and see them kissing or something, but it's canon.
Yeah. Even like Amy's crush on Sonic is more or less gone, or at least really, really de-emphasized. So
They kind of swing back and forth on it. I've noticed in like the last because the last two Sonic Twitter takeovers are like really good examples of that, because in like the Frontiers one, she was like, I said like I just like Sonic," and then like there was another answer in the one they did last year where she was like, "Oh hell yeah, I love Sonic." So it's interesting. Spidey says I don't know how to read. Oh man.
then how are you typing in here?
Maybe he's just been doing a really good job of
He
guessing.
he's just like, yeah, been picking at completely random characters and just so happening to get coherent sentences.
Yeah, the everything that Spidey has said has not been like what he actually means. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Who is Night and Dawn? Well, like we
They're
just said, they're
extremely minor characters from the IDW comic that appeared like a couple times.
yeah. Felicia says it wasn't technically canonically confirmed, but IRC Whisper and Tangle were once in a panel where they were looking lovingly at each other in the background colors. Yeah, they did that on purpose. Ian Flynn confirmed that. Sega won't let them uh, make it official though because of their hardline anti-romance stance. Because like Tangle and Whisper are main characters, so like the most that the writers can do is imply. Uh, So unless if Sega eases up or changes their mind or whatever the case, then they're never going to be confirmed.
There are definitely things that are a lot more flexible now because a lot of the comic people were put in charge of the lore and stuff, but there's definitely still some hardline stuff that they can't cross. So
Yeah, like you know, like they're pretty much officially a thing without actually being official, if that makes any sense.
yeah, yeah, Vector and Vanilla is like the one exception, and it's like Sega actually asked them to put it in the comic.
Yeah, pretty based of Sega to do that, by the way. It was one of the best things about Sonic X. Super Epic Toad Bro says, "Ooh." Twitter takeovers and Tales Tube videos are part of the game's continuity, but there are some parts of them that have jokes which aren't meant to be taken literally, I think. Uh, Shrug. Tangle X Whisper is canon, can't change my mind. Well, I mean, like again, they're basically treating it as if it is, right? They just can't say it uh, due to Sega's mandates. So, like, it's honestly it's not that big of an issue, right? Uh,
You can see them as that, or you can see them like how Chris says, just as very close friends, because it's not like they're ever going to confirm it either way.
yeah. Kit says, like IDW, how far they are able to push the romance thing, but man, they are so dang cute together. A well-mannered rabbit like Vanilla has a type, and it may certainly be Vector. Oh yeah, dude.
Well, who wouldn't want to get with Vector, honestly?
I mean, who the hell doesn't love big silly guys, you know? Vector's a fucking machine of silliness. Or you can see them with your eyes. Maybe, just maybe, Spidey.
Vanilla forever. Giggity.
Yeah, we stand Victilla in this house. Shay's here. Shay. Shay says, happy belated Pie Day.
Did somebody say pie?
It's a wonderful day for pie. Every time I think of Twitter takeover, I think of that one bit where Sonic replied to Kobe asking, did you ever find your dad? Oh dear. Yeah, Crest, that sounds like Twitter, you know. Like, you know, it's really not a big deal whether you see it one way or the other. You know.
I think Kobe's dad is still buying cigarettes.
Vector's the goat, says Crossmare. You know it. He is in fact the Karma Collector. Say bird is the word is Peter. I think Twitter is a website where you can talk to people. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
if you could read, but use it as you illustrated, you can't. So
All right, fam. I'm gonna call it here. Just because there's some things I need to tend to, such as food. But it was a nice little time here today, playing some Mario. Uh, hello, Shay. And I will talk to you after the stream. Uh, but yeah, fun little time here today. Started the Mario 2 playthrough. Did some hard mode Mario 1. That was an interesting challenge. Uh, I just heard the doors, actually. My mom is here. So I want to go say hi now. So yeah. Until next time, folks, I have been Skull902.
a Rabid.
Necrophilia.
He's been Josh. Thank you for watching and have yourselves a wonderful day. See you later.